Let's dive right into this explainer on how to finally free yourself from your Spotify premium subscription. I know this can be surprisingly tricky, so we're going to break the whole thing down step by step.
So, tired of unnecessary monthly charges? Well, here is how to take control. Seriously, if you've been looking at your bank statements lately and wondering where all your money is going, you are absolutely not alone. Whether you're switching to another music service or just trying to cut back on your monthly expenses, ending a recurring digital charge should be super straightforward. But as we're going to see, it often really isn't. Actually, if you've tried to cancel already and hit a brick wall, your frustration is incredibly valid. There's this Reddit user, HuckerUCo, who literally summed it up perfectly, saying, "They make it hard on purpose. They'll never subscribe again, ever, FKM." And this perfectly captures the exact sentiment of countless users across all these forums. So many people assume just deleting the app or switching devices automatically stops the payments, only to realize, nope, they're still getting charged.
And hey, the financial stakes are higher now too. Following those early 2026 price hikes, the individual plan sits at $12.99 a month, Duo is at $18.99, and the family plan jumped up to $21.99. Oh, and the student plan, that went up to $6.99. So taking a quick moment to audit your subscriptions and properly disconnect from services you don't use anymore, that's just good financial hygiene.
Here's our roadmap for today's explainer. The Spotify cancellation maze, before you cancel, step-by-step browser cancellation, third-party billing and bundles, troubleshooting and edge cases, and finally, what happens next.
Section 1. The Spotify cancellation maze, navigating decentralization billing.
Section 2, before you cancel, prepping your account.
Now, before you pull the plug, you need to know there's a big difference between your current premium state and the free state you'll revert to. The good news? You absolutely do not lose your library. Your playlists, your liked songs, and saved albums all stay right where they are. But you will lose ad-free listening, your audio quality is going to drop, and this is the big one, your offline downloads will stop working immediately. Any tracks you downloaded to your phone, yep, they'll become completely unplayable. So if you're canceling because you're migrating to a rival service like Apple Music or YouTube Music, you really need to take action right now. Use a transfer tool like Freer Music to move your playlists, albums, and liked songs over while your Spotify account is still fully active. Trust me, do not wait until you're downgraded to the free tier to do this. Section 3. Step-by-step browser cancellation. The direct web method. All right, if you pay Spotify directly, here is exactly what you need to do. First, open your browser, Safari, Chrome, whatever you normally use, and go to Spotify.com. Just trying to use the mobile app won't work here. Once you're logged in on the web, click your profile icon in the top right and select Account. Then, from that left-hand menu, click Subscription. You are looking for a green button that says Change or Cancel. Quick tip here, Spotify sometimes offers an option to just pause your subscription on this page if you only need a temporary break. But to fully end it, select Cancel Premium and, this is absolutely crucial, be sure to confirm with Yes, Cancel. Because if you don't hit confirm, the whole process just isn't finished. Section 4. Third-party billing and bundles. The missing cancel button. So this decentralized billing ecosystem is where the friction really happens. Spotify's internal databases literally don't hold your billing ledger if you signed up through a partner. What does that mean for you? Well, if your billing partner is Apple, you have to use your iOS settings. For Google, it's the Play Store. If you get it bundled through a carrier like Telstra, you have to log into the My Telstra app. Roku users have to go to the Roku web portal. And PlayStation users, you have to navigate your console settings. It's a bit of a maze. Let's break down the two most common ones, starting with Apple. If you subscribed via the App Store, Spotify literally cannot cancel it for you. You need to open the Settings app on your iPhone or iPad. Tap your Apple ID name right up at the very top of the screen. Then tap Subscriptions. Find Spotify in that list, tap Cancel Subscription, and confirm. And hey, if there's no cancel button there or it's in red text, you're good. It's already canceled. Now, for Android users, the principle is exactly the same, but the location is different. Open your Google Play Store app. Tap your profile picture in the top right corner. Navigate over to Payments and Subscriptions, then tap Subscriptions. Just select Spotify from your active list, tap Cancel Subscription, and follow the prompts. Easy as that. Section 5. Troubleshooting and edge cases. Solving common roadblocks. Okay, what if you've completely lost your login? Start with the standard password reset interface at spotify.com/password-reset. If you don't even remember the email you used, try entering any alternative emails you own just to see if one registers. But I absolutely love this next actionable tip. We sourced this straight from Reddit users who were literally pulling their hair out trying to cancel. Use the Spotify Support AI chatbot.
Several users happily discovered that when they couldn't find the cancel button anywhere, they just opened a chat with the automated support bot, requested a cancellation, and the AI surprisingly handled it instantly for them. Honestly, such a game changer of a hack. Now, I need to give you a massive warning right here. Do not just stop paying. I know it's incredibly tempting to just block the charge at your bank or cancel your debit card to make it go away, but if you do this, Spotify will continuously attempt to retry the payment. It leads to annoying payment failure emails, and if that card ever becomes valid again, ghost charges can slip right through. Cancel deliberately if you want certainty. Using a virtual card for subscriptions in the future is a great way to protect your funds for sure, but you still need to formally cancel this one.
Section 6. What happens next? Confirming your status.
All right, you've hit cancel. Now you need to take these actions immediately. First, check your email inbox for a cancellation confirmation email from Spotify. Second, if you use PayPal or direct bank billing, make sure you log into those specific platforms and verify the recurring payment agreement has formally stopped. Also, keep in mind that your premium status doesn't end the exact second you click cancel. It actually lasts until your current billing cycle concludes. Oh, and this is super important. If you're the manager of a family or duo plan, all members on your plan will lose their premium access when your cycle ends. So be a good friend and give them a heads up. Just a quick disclaimer before we wrap up. Subscription policies, partner agreements, and app interfaces do constantly evolve over time. You should always check the current terms and conditions. And if you have specific billing discrepancies or recent charges you think should be refunded, you really need to reach out directly to Spotify support. Well, we've covered the desktop methods, the mobile pathways, those tricky third-party traps, and the troubleshooting tricks to regain control of your account. Canceling a subscription can definitely seem daunting, but with the right roadmap, it is totally manageable. I want to leave you with one final thought today. Are your digital subscriptions actually serving you, or are they just silently draining your wallet? Use this explainer as your motivation to do a full audit of your digital life today. Thanks so much for following along.